Today we've got some more quick motorcycle news to talk about from Japan, and yup, just like from our last video on this matter, it's not looking good, guys. So what's changed since our last little powwow on all of this?
You called it a powwow.
Well, 2 models have been removed from the order suspension list, so we're moving in the right direction, with those 2 models being the Rebel 250 and CT 125, also known as the Trail 125 or Hunter Cub in other corners of the world. And why were they now cleared? On these models, it seemed that the emissions regulations side of things were hurting them the most, but now that their engines have been updated within the last month, we're good to go. Kinda. We still have another problem at play, and I'll give you a second to guess what that is. Yup. The gift that never stops giving, apparently, the Rona mess. Even though we're fixing to roll into 2023, it's still affecting manufacturers' abilities to get all of the components needed to build these bikes, as you can see here by this letter from Honda dated October 14th, stating the exact same reasons as before with just a slight tweak here and there in wording from the last noticed in August, with the following motorcycles still being affected, and they are the Rebel 1100, Rebel 500, CRF250L and CRF250 Rally, plus the Grom and Monkey 125, with a couple of scooters being lumped in there too, with the Forza and ATV 150 for those countries that are still seeing the 150 variant and not the new updated 160. And on that note, is that why there's an issue with CRF300L availability? It doesn't have the latest engine updates that the CB300R just received this year on the other side of the world that I covered in a past video, and is still using the old setup here in the States at this time. Plus, it's the same story with the CRF250L that they still produce in Japan, and if I had to guess why it's still on the list of the suspended models, I'd wager that it's because it doesn't have the latest updates to the 250 engine that the Rebel 250 was just announced as receiving by Japan this past week to meet current regulations. Long story short, there's a lot of weird stuff going on between emissions and the Rona aftermath. Now to the biggest question at hand for most of my viewers: what does this mean for us here in America and other corners of the world? Sadly, I can't say a lot at the moment. I'm still trying to figure things out and see if American Honda wants to share anything more publicly than what they put out in a press release on August 1st, and then again on October 10th with the exact same wording as before regarding production adjustments. But as for now, they're being very vague, as you can see from the wording in this press release. But that's the news. Let me know what you guys are thinking down in the comments section, and let's talk about it all. Thanks for watching as always. I really appreciate the support, guys, and we'll see you in the next one.